Netflix's Joy focused on the painstaking work involved in developing IVF and how fundamental Jean Purdy's contribution was, but little was shared about Purdy's future after Louise Joy Brown's birth. By adopting Jean's perspective, Joy was clear in its intent to give back credit to Jean Purdy for the development of IVF together with Patrick Steptoe and Robert Edwards. It did so by simultaneously showing Jean's entrenched involvement in the project and focusing on her personal life, especially how continuing with her research effectively led her to be ostracized by her community because of her work being viewed as immoral. Joy's resolution to let Jean Purdy be remembered for developing IVF just as much as Robert Edwards and Patrick Steptoe matched Edwards' efforts in life, as he indefatigably campaigned to let her be publicly recognized for the discovery. While Steptoe and Edwards' contributions were already honored with a blue plaque outside Currashaw's hospital, Purdy's name wasn't added to the plaque until 2015. While it might have taken longer for the public at large to celebrate Purdy for the role she played, her work spoke for itself, both in her scientific publications and the babies whose conception Purdy's work made possible. Jean Purdy co-founded Bourne Hall Clinic with Patrick Steptoe and Robert Edwards in 1980. Bourne Hall was the world's first IVF clinic. Joy reveals at the end how 2 babies were born as a result of Steptoe, Edwards and Purdy's research, Louise in 1978 and Alistair in 1979. However, Jean Purdy helped over 500 babies be conceived via duct IVF treatment, via Bourne Hall, after Louise and Alistair's births. The success of Edwards, Steptoe and Purdy's research prompted them to continue to work together, but the NHS refused to support the service. This led them to look for a way to create a private clinic around Cambridge. Purdy scouted the Jacobean manor house that eventually became the world's first IVF clinic. Bourne Hall. Joy's true story shared at the end of the movie focused on the lack of recognition for Purdy's work, but her focus on IVF didn't stop after the research. Indeed, Purdy led Bourne Hall as technical director from 1980, helping it launch its fertility services and turn the science into a robust medical treatment. Purdy co-authored 26 academic papers on IVF between 1970 and 1985, making her contributions to the field always out in the open, despite her not being actively celebrated. Jean Purdy died in 1985 at age 39. Purdy continued to work at Bourne Hall until her death. Thomasin McKenzie as Jean Purdy in Joy 1. The Netflix based on a true story movie Joy nonetheless revealed Jean Purdy died young, at 39. Diagnosed with a malignant melanoma, Purdy continued to work during her illness at Bourne Hall, where a room was arranged for her so that she could still be part of the team and receive guests, until her death on March 16, 1985. 12 million babies have been estimated to be born thanks to IVF since the research detailed in Joy, making Purdy's lasting legacy one going well beyond her academic achievements.